In a world where corporate interests seek to divide humankind for their own nefarious purposes, where political forces pit brother against brother in the name of social progress, where friends betray each other over one divergent word or thought, one man seeks unity through a shared love of PC gaming. He raises his golden chalice, its brilliant radiance emanating far and wide, a beacon to all who would seek refuge from the ever-present insanity of social media. He stands against the tides of internet-based hostility and defiantly bellows, "No more." Having placed his stake in the ground, he now seeks to build a PC gaming community free of politics, trolls, and toxicity, because you deserve a little slice of digital heaven right here on Earth. Devout PC gaming evangelist, blessed leader of the congregation, and savior of digital souls, his name is Cardinal Sin.
All right, everybody. Holy f, it's crazy. I'm sorry, I'm not in the whites. I just got home. It has been a crazy day, and I will explain everything given just a moment here. Whew. Okay. Holy crap, man. Holy crap, man. It's crazy. I guess you still have some luck left. I don't know, man. After winning a $100 Steam gift card last night, dude. Holy crap. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think the bot is just in love with Sean. What do you guys think? Maybe they should just get married, huh? Have some kids. Start a homestead. All right. Oh, geez, man. Oh, my lungs are recovering. I just was like, doing crazy, heavy lifting out in the super duper, excuse me, super duper cold weather. It's so cold out there right now. Hold on. It is 8. Apparently, hold on. Okay, not that bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was. It is about, it's actually about 20, which is not too bad. Not too bad. But we are going to get some snow tomorrow, 3 to 5 inches. Giggity. Anybody Anybody down for 3 to 5 inches overnight? Well, too bad. It's happening, says the National Weather Service. Whew. Okay. I thought you were only on YouTube tonight. No. I changed my mind, and a lot of things, I gotta fix a lot of things here. Give me just 1 second, chat. We gotta fix our sub points and all that stuff. Give me just a second here. Before you go crazy, let me reset it to where we were at the end of the last stream. This is just a little bit weird this week because of all the shenanigans that are happening here at the house with the festivities and holy shit. And I have things to share. I have visual things to show you, chat. Yeah. I've got magic to do just for you, chat. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love my clowns. All right. Where the hell am I? Where are my pants? Okay, there we go. Video producer. Thank you. All right. Yeah. No, that ain't it. That ain't the one. That ain't the one, bro. That ain't the one. Thank you. That is indeed the one. Okay, so we ended at 1834 last night. Okay, hold on. Let me set this back to 0. Yeah, so I'm like way behind. It's what a day, man. What a day. And I will explain momentarily. All right, so there's that. Add sub points. 1834. Set goal. 1850. Add time. Typically we add 16 hours when we're at 4. It's now 5 more hours, so it needs to be 21 hours, 21 and a half hours. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so 1290. All right, that's where we were. Yeah, we were at, actually, last night we were at 197.33. So that's fine. This fine. You get a little bonus for me being late and being terrible. So chat. Okay, couple of things. So today I went to go buy a table. Now, I have a kitchen table. It's crap. It's small. And it's not suitable. How many hours was I in the car? 6.5. 6.5 hours in the car today. Very unpleasant, I must say. Actually, more than that. Probably more like 7 hours. Probably more like 7 hours because I had to go and pick up my stepdad's truck. So, and I still have to go after stream and drive it back to him. So, still got to do that. Astro was indeed with me. How else am I going to do heavy lifting? All right. Seriously, though, went and got some... went and got a brand new table. So I got a new proper like dining room table that is appropriate for like a large group of people, right? And now if you want to do this for real, like if you want like a live edge, like epoxy resin river thingy in the middle, you know, fancy ass supports on the bottom, dude, you're looking at like $8,000 to $15,000. That is not Cardinals in money, all right? That is a little bit out of my price range. Turn out my pockets and the moths fly out. You know, that's a little out of my price range. As nice as that would be to have, that is not in the cards for right now. Certainly not in the cards house. For that price, I just make it myself, really. I mean, seriously. I did some research and there were a couple places that had like tables for like 1 to 2K. I was like, all right, well, that's okay, I guess. But I didn't really care for the styles. The styles were kind of, I don't know. I didn't like them. They didn't look good. It looks old lady, like old lady. I don't want that. I don't want that, man. It sucks. I'm not an old lady. I'm a man, damn it. I might be old, but I'm not a lady, okay? So, I just ended up looking around everywhere that I could, and I looked at probably like 10 or 12 different like furniture stores websites, okay? It literally, Starlight, in the grand scheme of things, it means literally nothing. I'm just saying, like, I guess, like, when I say it's like old lady style, it's like very traditional. Like everything is like round, like instead of the leg being like straight and contemporary, it's like, you know, and there's like all this like carving and like, you know, they put it on a lathe and did all kinds of crazy things, right? It's crazy, right? What's up, Corso? Good to see you, man. And so, like, I was not about that life. And I just wanted something that was, like, a little bit more, like, contemporary slash, like, masculine, single bachelor dude vibes, basically, you know? Is what I was going for. That's really, like, when it comes to interior design, that's, like, my aesthetic. It's just, like, if this were a bachelor pad, what would it look like? You know? That kind of vibe. Deco versus Art Nouveau, not Nouveau. Nouveau is like elves, and Art Deco is like dwarves. Does that make sense? That's how I always think of them. Yeah, exactly. That's how I always think of them. 2x4s nailed into 3/8 sheet of plywood bachelor dude vibe, or like proper furniture. Somewhere in between, TimSpeedle. So, of course, my adventures today, after looking everywhere and considering the prices and the styling, I went to IKEA. That's right, I went to IKEA. And, man, I got some things. I needed some things, okay? And I got some stuff. IKEA equals single. I think I just puked a little. Wait until you see it, okay? Wait to pass judgment until you actually see it, okay? It's nice. Did you get some meaty balls? I will give you all of the meaty details in just a moment. So no looking on Facebook, get their own share, of course. As a matter of fact, I have something to share with you regarding the cats in a moment, about something that they are going to enjoy thoroughly, okay? While down there at IKEA, which, dude, the trek down there was like 3.5-ish hours, because there was crazy traffic. And for like a full hour, it was like stop and go. Like, yeah, we're gonna get there eventually. I mean, it was really bad. It was really, really, really bad. So also, I don't know if I could tell, or if I've told you, but my hands, they have improved slightly since last year, when I started having the issues with the carpal tunnel around October of last year. My hands have gotten a little better. Okay, I'll say a little better. One of the side effects of that whole scenario, when it was really bad, was that I would like wash dishes and I would drop them and I'd break them, because that's what happens when you drop dishes while you're washing them in a stainless steel sink. They break. And so my dining room, like, you know, my place set, like my place sets or set places, my diningware, my earthenware dining sets were vastly reduced and mismatched and awful. Like, I have 2 bowls, I've got 1 plate, 1 small plate, 2 large plates. Like, it ain't good. We'll just say it's not good, okay? And so while I was down there, I looked for cheap options to get stuff. And did you get some Corelware? No. But I did get some stuff that I think looks very nice and was very cheap, actually. And it's earthenware. So I was very, very stoked about that. So here, I actually grabbed one of them to show you. But this is it. And it's like, I think it's very nice. It's like this gray, dark gray earthenware. And I think it's nice. It's like, I think it's just classy and simple. Looks like a ramen bowl, right? Drops, shatters. Well, I got 2 extra. So I got enough for 8 people plus 2. Because I will break some. It will happen. At some point I will break some. So I actually got a couple extras to hold off in reserve. So I got these. I got plates. I got larger bowls. I got small plates. The only thing that I need now, I even got glasses, which were super cheap. It was like $2 for the glasses. It was crazy. Yeah, very, very cheap, man. So I even got those. And the only thing that I'm missing right now at this point are the silverware. I looked at the silverware at IKEA and it's all really weird. The spoons are weird, bro. They're super long and they're super wide and they're super, 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 super shallow. And I'm like, what the is this? It's like a weird soup spoon. Like, I just want a teaspoon or a tablespoon, please. Damn you, Swedish people! I'm just kidding. I love Swedish people. I love all people, okay? Like sporks, but they're butter knives. Yeah, it was not good. It was not good. And I looked and looked and looked, and like every set just got progressively worse. There was actually like a brassy copper colored spork set. And I was like, what on earth is this thing? And it literally was like a spoon, but it had a 1 notch cut out of it. I'm like, and there were like several of them in one set. And I was like, what on earth is this used for? It's like, is this used for like curettage? Like, what is this? It's very weird. Maybe you want rainbow colored silverwares. I mean, that's cool. Long spoons make for good fingers. I'm here to inquire about your IKEA spoons. Did some look like medieval torture items? Exactly. It was crazy. It was really, really crazy. So, yeah, so I got some new stuff for that. Right now, I am missing a tablecloth. Okay, so chat. Tablecloth versus runner versus tablecloth with runner. What do you think? Versus just placemats. TimSpeedle says both. Tim, thank you. I was having this conversation with Astra on the way back. I was like, I'm thinking about getting a tablecloth with a runner, I think. And he goes, that's weird, isn't it? And I was like, is it? I've seen that before. Placemats. Not the plastic ones. Tablecloth with a runner, not the plastic one. No. Actual cloth. Kitties might destroy the runner. Well, it'll only be down while I'm eating with the family, so I think they'll be okay. I don't think they'll come over and attack it while we're having dinner. You never had a tablecloth with a runner at holiday dinner? No? It'll look nice, says Starlight, yeah? I was thinking about like a white tablecloth with like a red runner, like a red runner. I thought that would look nice, almost like it was a present that was wrapped up. I mean, it's very holiday centric, but I thought that'd be nice. So that's what I think I'm gonna try to look for. That or green, like a dark green. White tablecloth equals easy stains. Very true. So what if I did the reverse? What if I did a red tablecloth, like a cardinal Zin red, a little darker, with a white runner? Still terrible? Or a green runner? Because it's like the holidays. I don't friggin' know, man. Cranberry sauce is all TimSpeedle has to say about that. Very true. When's the family Christmas dinner? On Christmas. So I don't have much time to do this. I gotta go do a lot of things tomorrow. I also need to clean the ovens, which are disgusting, as you know. And do all that. So that has to happen tomorrow so that the ovens have plenty of time to air out. And all that stuff. Could do the white if you spray the crap out of it with a hydro/stain repellent. Yeah, you think so? Like some sort of like starchy repellent thingy. Go red so you can use it on other holidays. Planning to have food on the runner? I would say plates. Sure. So we're doing like ham and potato and gotta have King's Hawaiian rolls, right? Gotta have that. Cranberry sauce. What else? We're gonna be doing chocolate cream pie for dessert. I'm very excited. I'm excited about this. You know, I'm also very nervous. My mom has exacting standards. And I'm sure that in some way, she will be very critical. But that's okay. I'm doing my best. And I'm learning. That's the most important part. Because I have not done this before. I've not made a big meal like this before. White is a good neutral, and you can get different holiday runners. Yeah, like a pastel one for Easter, a leaf pattern for Thanksgiving. She may be kind as well since it's the first time doing the hosting. True. I'm like, again, I'm just trying to take some stress off of her. It was too much, I think, for her. You know, she's Chad, she's like an octogenarian, you know? She's up there, man. She's up there. She really needs to not do it anymore. And just take a break. That worked well. That wasn't just black. Was pretty hard. I did find one table that I really liked that was black. However, and it was really cheap, but I think it was like a composite. And it was also 32 inches shorter. So that's I don't know. If you showed up on a Saturday night and it was 32 inches shorter than you expected, chat, you'd probably be disappointed, right? Or is that just a regular Saturday night? I don't know. So that said, check this out. I will show you where the treasure is hidden. All right, here it is. This is it, chat. This very basic ass table. It's very basic. But it is real wood. It is real wood. Okay? And it is 92 inches long. So big enough for 8 people. And it was, I think... Yeah, see, Corso, you've seen the old kitchen table, right? Like, this is such a huge upgrade, right? It is not a pub table. It's not a pub table. It's like seated height. Regular seat height. Yeah, this will be a huge upgrade. And you throw like a really nice single solid color tablecloth on that bad boy. I think it will be... I think that will look really good against the light colored... floor, right? The floor doesn't look too different from what this photo shows, but this color actually, it's a little darker. It's a little bit darker than what this photo would lead you to believe. Because the wood, it's acacia wood, which I don't know. So Chad, I'll tell you this story. So I think I've told this story in chat before, but so when I was young, my music teacher was awesome, and she would accompany me to various like competitions and stuff and play accompaniment for me. And we did a whole bunch of them. And one of the songs that I sang is a song from Miss Saigon called Buidoy, which is a really horrible slang word for half it was half Vietnamese, half American kids that were left behind in the aftermath of the war. And she was so moved by this song and the performance, she decided that she, after losing one of her own children in a miscarriage, an unfortunate miscarriage, that she would adopt a child from Vietnam. And she named that child Acacia. And so I was looking all through everything. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to get? What am I going to get? And then I saw this and it was like acacia wood. I was like, that's it. That's my table right there. I looked at it. I like the style. What's it made of? Acacia. Perfect. It's like it's meant to be. That's my table. So here we are. Got the table. Got it home. Holy crap, people drive like maniacs, even though they're from Massachusetts. Yeah, so I drove like way out of state. Like on a normal good day, it would have been like maybe 2 hours, right? But today it was like 3 hours. And then, dude, IKEA is just, it's just enormous. My God, dude. I'm just like walking through the showroom. I'm like, okay, I'm in section 5. Holy crap. Do we have is there like an intermission between here and the end or what? Do we have is there like a snack break, or does somebody come and resuscitate me? Like, how does this work? Pretty crazy. So, yeah, man, I don't know. It's crazy. Ulichi, I see you out there, man. And by the way, thank you for the DM. I haven't had a chance to respond to you yet, dude, because I've been out all day. But thank you. Things are going okay. Just busy as right now. I feel like my head explode. Just pick a display and start living in it. Right? I was actually, as we walked through there, I told Astro, I said, you could very easily live in this place. I wonder if there's like somebody who's pulling like a, what was that movie with Tom Hanks about the airport? And he never left the airport. And he was like living in the airport for 1,000,000 years. Yeah, it's based on a real story, but like, what's that movie? Terminal. Yes. Thank you. So I'm like, that could happen here. That's like a thing. Fun fact, someone made a web series filmed all in IKEA. You know, Astro and I were talking about it. I was like, I bet there's somebody who's like sneaks in like YouTube style and they're like under a bed and they're like, guys, I can hear the security guard. He's coming really close. Oh my God, I think I'm gonna get caught. Hold on. And then just jump cut. Okay, I think he's gone, guys. Wow, that was close. Oh crap, man. I got busted after a couple seasons. And there is someone who was found to have been living in IKEA, right? I think you're thinking about that one movie where employees have their own secret area of the store that no one knows about. So crazy. So this is the table. And so I got chairs for it as well, because you need chairs, right? So I wanted to try these chairs out myself because, you know, dude, if you get a terrible chair, like I am not a small dude. I'm not enormous, but I am not like average weight, right? I'm not like the right weight, we'll say. I'm overweight, and I openly admit it. So, you know, I look at this and I'm like, okay, is it gonna bear my weight without like falling apart? Is it gonna, like, if I twist or something, will the shearing forces break the wood pieces? Or is it like crappy, like pressed together MDF or something like that, you know? And so I looked for some chairs and stuff, and I did find something that I liked, and that something looks like this, chat. Here we go. Like this. It's just a basic chair. It's just a basic chair. There's nothing fancy about that, right? It's just basic. It goes with the color of the support beam system for that table. Right? So this is great. This is good. I had an opportunity to sit on this in the store. It's fine. Like, it's not a problem for me at all. I also did get a couple of extra chairs that were a little different because I wanted to ensure that it was like, I wanted one for the head and for the foot of the table that were different, right? And so I got these. One second here. And these are a little bit fancier, and I figured most of the time this is probably what I'll end up using, because we won't, you know, there won't be 8 people here eating all the time. So this is what this looks like. It's just basic. It's a very basic fabric chair, you know. It's nice. So this is probably what I'll sit on most of the time. So that's for the head and for the foot. And then the 6 extras are those wooden style. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's what I did today. I got like some other little various doodads, but check this out, chat. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. For the cats. That's as many as I have. So yeah, it should be very, very cool. And I think that will be very, very fun. I'll remind you guys about it tomorrow too. That way, if people are interested to fill up my beard with Christmas festivity and joyous light, that they can do that. Did you test them and make sure they stick? All right. You just want to see one now. I get it. It's fine. All right, we'll do it. Fine. Hold on. Let me pull them out. Oh, God. Never. Oh, goodness. Chat. Never happy. I'm just kidding. Hold on. Check this out. So here it is. Are you ready? It's probably fine. It's just enough hair. We're gonna have to put a lot. There it goes. It falls off. Might have to put some like product in there. So how many of these do you have to cram on your face at max capacity? Technically 40, but I don't know if 40 will fit now that I try this. I don't think 20 is fitting on this side of my face. I think we would be lucky if we got like 10 on a side, maybe. Unless. Oh, this is gonna be glorious, chat. This is gonna be absolutely terrible. Let's see here. Yeah, this just like falls off. It just like goes, woo. So I wonder if I do it sideways. That's better. But I feel like eventually it will just fall off over time. You think 30 maybe? 40 might be a stretch? Dude, I'm thinking like 20 to 25 maybe. What is the mechanism that makes them stick? It's a tiny hair clip. It's a tiny toothed hair clip, see? I can just stick it to my face. Just grab the flesh. Here we go. Grab some of that double chin. It's got to be good for something, right? There you go. Perfect. Nailed it. Could I do this for 3 hours straight? Probably not. I think I'd be crying by the end of that. Those are awesome. Do they light up? Yes, they do. So the white ones, this one here, and actually, let me show you. You'll see here, you see this little plastic tabby? Probably can't see it so well. There you go. That's a, pull that out for a button cell battery to go. So, does it hurt more or less than the ping pong balls hitting your face? I mean, they don't, this doesn't hurt. It's just, it doesn't have a lot of hair to hold on to yet. It's just like, it's a little bit tough. Yeah, I think this might be tough, chat. This might be a bust. On my face? Oh, it hurts on the face for sure. But see, over time, as I, you know, yeah, this might be, no, this might not be okay. I don't know. Just literally just right on the chin. Perfect. There it is. Perfect. You just gotta get enough hair in there and then it works. Are you gonna raffle them off before you get your DNA all over them? Nah. Wait, raffle them off? Wait, before I get my... No. I'm gonna raffle them off after I get my DNA all over them, Tim. That way I can make more money. Don't you know? All right, let's see. Yeah, like some of this is... Like, it just does not wanna... Even in like the places where it's like super thick. Like, can I like twist it and... We might have to rethink this, chat. You posted something for me in images? Okay, hold on. Me watching Card at the beard ornaments. Oh, dude. Oh my God, Lone. You would nail this. You would crush it. He's got a mighty beard that would hold many ornaments. I might be able to hold like 15. Maybe. Maybe 15. A long and glorious... A very long and very glorious... Oh, hold on. There it is. Yep. Look at my sad and insignificant beard by comparison. Then it just falls off. Especially with the way that I'm animated in my face. I feel like this is gonna be pretty tough. That's pretty long, says Gregory. I wonder if I twist it and then do it, maybe? That's a little better. I might have to do that. I might have to actually like grab it and like twist it. I wonder if I would like twist it, pull it, eat it, bop it. What about up here? Will it work on my mustache? It will work on my mustache. It's painful, but it does work. All right, we'll have to figure that one out, chat. I don't want to incentivize something I can't deliver on. So maybe we'll say like 10. I'll max it out at 10. I probably can get 10 to stick on there. I think that I can. If worst comes to worst, then you know, we can just go ahead and put it on the old mustache. Perfect. Nailed it. So yeah, those came in today. Rip neck beard. Oh, dude. The neck beard would have been clutch. Clutch. So yeah, those came in. And man, we got some giveaways that we were supposed to do today, chat, and we're not gonna do them today because I'm so friggin' late. Tomorrow, I will be on at the normal time. That is my game plan. It's a little bit rough tomorrow because there's gonna be a major storm. So unless there is like a storm issue, I should be on at the right time. Right? Let's see. We had tonight on the schedule. We had the dodecahedron light. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna bump. We'll still do 2 boxes tomorrow. Okay. We're measured on metrics and incentivized to do so would secretly sign people up for these unauthorized accounts just so that they could meet these crazy sales targets. Right? This is referred to as like the cross-selling scandal, if you will. And basically, they just recently back in January 2025, they were fined like 10 million bucks, and they were banned from the banking industry. The former chief auditor for Wells Fargo was fined $7 million, and a former executive audit director was fined $1.5 million. But here's the really shitty part. In October, a settlement happened that exempted Claudia Anderson, the person who was fined $10 million and banned from the banking industry, from paying that penalty. And instead, they took actions against 11 former executives that had other misconduct. So basically, it sounds like she just ratted other people out and they let her slide. Nice. Nice. But yeah, this is like, it just continues to play out. It's crazy. Sounds like a plea deal. Yeah, basically. Where is this other news? Hold on a second. Yeah, dude, and this is insane. Wells Fargo stock reached an all-time high as of December 22nd, 2025. Literally today. Because they got regulatory relief. Authorization for a $40 billion share buyback. Crazy. And the Federal Reserve removed a 1.95 trillion asset cap. So too big to fail? No, just keep growing. Just keep growing. It's cool. We'll just sit over here and watch it happen. Absolutely insane. Absolutely fucking insane, bro. Yep. Anyway. Yeah, they're also cutting jobs and rolling out AI, by the way. So crazy. I don't even know how you can believe what they say. I've been gaining weight, but I'm not too big to fail and too big to jail. Right. Unchecked capitalism. What could go wrong? Gestures like Will Smith. Management sent arbitrary requirements and the employees made it happen anyway through falsifying records. Wow. Yeah, SimbaMusic, that's like exactly what happens at GameStop. Like when I worked at GameStop, they had this ridiculous thing where they made it so you had to get on, like whatever amount of transactions you did, on your transactions, you had to have at least 5% reservation rate. So like if you did 100 transactions, at least 5 of them, you had to have 5 games reserved. Okay? And if you failed to do this in a week, you got a strike. And if you got 3 strikes, you were fired. So you know what happened was employees would come in and they would buy their own, or they would reserve their own games from their friends that worked at the store to hit the numbers. And then when the game came out, they just wouldn't pick the game up. But ultimately what that ended up being was, because you need to put $5 down on a game when you reserve it like that, when you pre-order. Basically, like, they just owed a lot of money back to the employees after. Like, why do you have $200 in reserves out here that you haven't picked up? Like, no reason. All right, well, here, have a store credit, and thanks for working here, I guess. Dude, it was really terrible. So they did that, and then they also did subscriptions for Game Informer. You had to have 3% subscriptions for Game Informer. So that was really stupid too, because I don't want all my friends to lose a job. Yeah, man, like it's just such a dumb, arbitrary goal. Like, I get what they're trying to do, but like, that's not, you don't incentivize it with the stick. Because then people are going to be afraid and they just want to keep their jobs, so they'll do whatever they can. You know? Game Informer was actually a pretty good deal. Back when I worked there, you paid $15 up front, and then you got 20% off all pre-owned stuff in the store. It was great. I mean, literally, it was great. $15, man. It's like 20% off. It's like if you bought 2 like high-priced pre-ordered games or pre-owned games, you basically made your money back and just got a magazine for free. Like a magazine subscription for 12 months for free. They also had other deals that were for members only. It was actually a really good deal. Anyway, yeah, so I saw that today too, and I was like, it just made me so mad. So yeah, I went out and got all this stuff done. Now I need to get a decent tablecloth. And that's going to be a little bit hard just because it's so long. You know? Zin's still trying to land those subs. True. Very true. Still trying to land those subs. Yeah, man, I don't know. This is crazy. And I think because the table's so long, finding a runner of the right length might be tough too. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, chat. Where would you get a tablecloth and a runner, chat? The first place that pops up into my mind is Target. Just tape napkins together. What if you taped napkins together in a chain and you made it like an animation, and then you could just like, it went all the way around the table and you could just keep pulling it, and if you focus on just one spot really hard, it would look like an animation. Anywhere but Target. Is Target bad or something? Target puts lead in the water. Don't drink it. Craft stores? We don't really have that up here. Michael's? I mean, some maybe Christmas tree shops, but it's like that stuff is like really cheesy, chintzy quality, right? Like it's really bad. Oh, political territory. Okay, got you. I see. They did something that upset you and your political leanings. Got it. Okay. If Target's all you got, then do it, LOL. I don't think it's all I got, but it's one of the few options I have. We'll put it that way. It's like that, Walmart. Dude, I don't even know outside of those two. Home Depot? Do they have tablecloths at Home Depot? Staples has a tablecloth. Hobby Lobby, don't have that. Menards, don't have that. Yeah, man. There's a lot of shit that's not up here in Maine because nobody lives here. Only old people. Lowe's? Where's Home Goods, though? Is it? Home Goods, that could be a good choice, right? Target is no longer in Canada because they missed their sale targets. Interesting. Burlington Coat... Wait, Burlington? Like... Burlington Coat Factory? Amato's. Amato's is like a food place. Get out of here with that. Just go in there and be like, AI is like a rough draft. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And getting those placeholder assets in place quickly so that other teams can do what they need to do. You know? Because there are a lot of things that in game development are like they're like dominoes. Like one thing can't happen until the next thing happens. Like you can't rig a model that you don't have. Right? And if you know that like this is approximately what we're going to go for. Okay, well I can do rigging for this and then we can actually do like the real deal model that's very close to this AI abomination that has way too many faces. You know, way too many polygons to be feasible or reasonable. And they're just oddly shaped and the UV map is all sorts of up, you know. We can use this for now, and then when the real artists make the actual model, we'll make small adjustments, and then that way we've saved a ton of time. And you don't have, like, riggers sitting there doing this, you know, like, twiddling their thumbs, you know? And a lot of things are like that in gaming development, you know, like game development. So, you like your heroes with 6 fingers. Yeah, but do you want to tell everybody why, Voided? Are we ready for that conversation? One for the... Wait. Alex good at 3 boobs. It's like Total Recall, right? Do you want him to explain? No, I really don't. Like, literally, I just need like a big button on my desk that's just like mutes Voided Pigeons chat like randomly. So crazy, dude. Yeah, that movie was... Dude, I haven't seen that movie in a long time. But I feel like, am I wrong, chat? I feel like the late 80s, there was a lot more nudity in movies. In like the late 80s and early 90s than there is now. Excepting HBO. HBO still has a lot of nudity. HBO still has a lot of nudity in its shows. The Game of Thrones season 1 actually has a, or in some of the later seasons too, actually has a pretty large amount of nudity, I would say. That was before Prawn. I see. It was like, here, we're going to give you 10 seconds. You better hope your VCR holds up. Better hope that that VHS cassette can hold up. There'll be a lot of replays, especially in the horror movies for the 80s. Dude, 80s horror movies, man. Dude, Monster Squad, bro. I love that movie. Monster Squad is like the best 80s horror movie, if you will. I love that. It is a great movie. Why is just the nudity scene so grainy on this VHS? Like when you rent a movie? Like, dude, I don't know. It was something on the cassette. I don't know. I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick. It's overplayed, right? You have Monster Squad on DVD. Dude, my favorite... You know, everybody's favorite moment from that movie is literally... Wolfman has nards. Exactly, Lone. Exactly. It's like everybody's favorite moment, right? It's so real. It's such a good movie. Such a good movie. If you have not seen Monster Squad, you definitely need to see it. And if you don't know what it's about, it's basically all of the classic, like, Universal Studios monsters. Like the creature from the Black Lagoon? Blue Lagoon? No, Blue Lagoon is that other movie with like the kids that get trapped on the island that was sketchy as hell. No, Black Lagoon. Yeah, Black Lagoon. Another really weird 80s movie for different reasons, but Black Lagoon, yeah. The creature from the Black Lagoon, the Wolfman, the Mummy, Dracula. Am I missing any? I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm not remembering it. I don't know. It just might be those 4. But man, it's great. It's a great movie. Highly recommend it. And I would say, as far as like a horror movie is concerned, would you say that that movie is relatively like, it's like pretty teen safe? I would say if you had like a 11 or a 12-year-old who's heard a few cuss words and is kind of okay, I think it would be all right, right? The Phantom of the Opera, it's always the Phantom. You survived Marshalls tonight. Are you a survival crafter now? Nice. Yo, 35 stream streak. Thank you, Kristen. I went to IKEA today. Not to one-up you here on this, but I drove all the way to Stoughton. And it was insane. 7 hours between going there, like going to get the truck and going down there and coming back and everything. Holy crap. Why the hell would you go to mass the week of Christmas? I need a table for Christmas dinner. That's why. I need a table for Christmas dinner. That's a haul, says Voided. Dude, yeah, for real. And the traffic was absolutely horrible, man. Absolutely horrible. No IKEA in Maine? No, not one. That's the nearest one. And it's literally like on a good day, it would be like between like an hour 45 to 2 hours and 30 minutes, like in that window, I would say. But today it was like 3:15. He survived a trip to the 4th layer of hell. It certainly felt like that when I was stuck on 93 in bumper-to-bumper traffic. Honestly, Card, instead of getting a tablecloth, just go to like a Joann's and buy a bolt of fabric. It's way cheaper. Yeah, the edges aren't finished, though. I guess if you don't look, it may not matter. I did eat meatballs. Yes, so I had never eaten at IKEA before. And I don't think Astro had either. And so we got like a bunch of like little plates of things. We tried the Swedish meatballs with gravy, chat. I did it with gravy. I don't really care for gravy. I've expressed this before. But I would say that the meatballs, you need the gravy. I would say if you have those meatballs, you need to have the gravy with them. They're okay, but yeah. And then had some mashed potatoes, which were probably the worst thing of all the things that we got. There was cranberry sauce, which was very good. And I don't even really like cranberry sauce, but that cranberry sauce was great. We got mac and cheese. That was good. That was pretty decent. It looked terrible. It looked like it was radioactive, but it was actually good. All the Joann's fabrics closed. Did they? Oh, I didn't realize that. So Kristen, okay. Kristen's a mom and knows mom things. I assume. Do you know mom things, Kristen? I'm interested in mom things, just mom things tonight. Okay? So I need to pick your brain for mom info. Okay? You know a few mom things? Okay. So I am looking to know where you would go to buy a nice quality tablecloth. Where would you go get a tablecloth and or a runner? So this year is the first year that I'm doing dinner for them. And so we went to go get a very big table. So I got a eight person table. Okay. So you and Mountain Man and the kiddos, you know, you could come over here anytime you like. All right. We can have a meal. All right. There's plenty of space. All right. Now that said, I had to get new place settings and dishes. So I got this today. Check it out. These are the bowls from the set, but all of it looks like this. There's these small bowls, larger bowls that are a little bit more shallow, large dishes, small dishes, and then I got glasses as well, which were really basic and were like $2 each. And actually, these were not very expensive at all. And I'm really happy with them. So hopefully they hold up. We'll see. And then we were just talking, this is the really funny part, Kristen. So just talking about like for a centerpiece, I was like, man, I didn't want like something that was like really super frou-frou, you know? I wanted something that was like organic. Something that was a little bit more, I don't know, contemporary. And so I picked up one of these. Actually, I picked up two of these. So two of these little lantern thingamabobbers, right? Okay. And got a red candle for it. And I'm gonna put those on the table. Two of these. And the funny thing is, as I said this, Voided Pigeon starts laughing and he's like, dude, I have the same lantern and the same candle. And so I show the picture and he literally does, dude. He has the same exact candle, the same exact lantern. Like, dude, get out of my brain. You love that. Zin's buying bowls at the pot barn. No, that's you, dude, not me. Kohl's is a good idea. Okay, so there is a Kohl's in Southern Maine, in a place called Westbrook. It's like right on the outskirts of Portland. It's definitely closer to me than Portland would be. So that might be a good place to check. Maybe. Let's see here. Also, don't forget Target. Yes, that's what I said. So I was like, the only place I know is Target. Target. So Kohl's, Target. What about Home Goods? Is Home Goods like good quality stuff, or is it like just crappy quality Chinese import garbage? Westbrook? What is this magical land you speak of, LMAO? I don't know. It's a magical place where the taxes are so high that everybody's moving out of there. I don't know. It's crazy. Home Goods is always hit or miss. Yeah. Bummer. And tomorrow we're getting like 3 to 5 inches, giggity. So that's not going to be fun to drive around in. You know? Not looking forward to that. You wish Westbrook still had that paper mill smell. We were talking about this the other day. I said there was a place in Westbrook that was, it was called SD Warren, and it was a paper mill, and it was so nasty. Like the sulfur smell was so strong. Nobody wanted to live in Westbrook because it was stinky. It smelled like farts, the whole town. Like imagine being from the place that smells like farts. So sorry, Kristen. But imagine being from the place that smells eternally like farts. That's rough, man. That's pretty rough. It's like, oh, where are you from? Oh, I'm from, you know, so-and-so place. Or such and such a place. Oh, where are you from? Oh, I'm from this place that's really nice. Where are you from, Timmy? I'm from the land of eternal fart smell. Ooh. Okay. There's a reason it's called the Dirty Brown Mill Town. That's right. Although I will say, Kristen, if you've not been there recently, like they've done some really good stuff in Westbrook recently. I think that like the whole Riverside Park area is really nice. They've got like that whole street, that all of that is now revitalized. There are businesses up and down the street now. It's nice. It's pretty nice now. Is the Taco Bell headquarters there? No. I was saying the other day about how there was a there are several Taco Bells in the area, but one of them is really sketchy. And it's like always like it looks like a place where drug deals are constantly going down. That's the one that's in Westbrook. That's the one that's in Westbrook, dude. It's like really bad, man. Really, really bad. I don't know if Kristen can vouch here, but that is a Taco Bell KFC combo place. And man, it really does just seem like a place where there's sketchy ass drug deals going down all the time. I will discuss the events that surrounded the makeover off stream. I have input. Yeah, the worst part is the taxes, Kristen. The taxes are insane. Like I looked at, for a while, I was looking at houses out in that area. It's a little far removed from where I am now, but I was looking around and dude, the taxes are insane. It's insane. Like a small single family home with like 3 bedrooms. Like, okay, cool. What's the tax on this? $7,000 a year. Like, what the oh my God, dude. So are we, and it was absurd, and the school system is shitty. Yeah. Wow. I can tell you a lot about the school system where I did student teaching. Pretty awful. Your brother did well with Westbrook. He sold his house for more than twice what he paid. Well, yeah, because it was revitalized. Like he probably bought it when it was like still the shit heap, right? And he grew into it, you know? And then when he sold it, it was like now it's been revitalized and it's like a sought after place. Because it's kind of like Westbrook is one of those places, chat, that's like very close to Portland. Like I said, it butts up against Portland. And if you live in certain areas of Westbrook, you can get to downtown Portland in like 10 to 15 minutes, like max in some cases. And so a lot of people want to live in Westbrook just so that they can get to Portland, like commuting wise. So it's kind of like more rural than Portland is, because Portland is like a true city, a small city, but still a true city. Westbrook is, I mean, it's still It's a city, but it's still got like town vibes in a lot of places, right? So, Mountain Man and I got horrible food poisoning from that KFC Taco Bell. Never again. Wait, it's a bedding community. I don't know what that means. Bedding community? Like, keep giggity? Voided says it's not a city. That's right. It's a town. I'm just saying, but it has kind of like city-ish vibes, right? But it is not quite that. It's not quite like city vibes, and it's not quite like town, rural vibes either. Not a giggity term. Got you. I don't know what that means. This is for me. Betting community, like Charlie's parents and Willy Wonka. Got you. Like one house has 8,000 people living in it. I've got the golden ticket. Dude, crazy. That's crazy. Well, congratulations on surviving Marshalls. It can be crazy over there. I don't... Sure. Okay. Does it change the possible locations if the tablecloth he needs would have to be like 6 feet long? Yeah, so the table's 92... The table is 92 inches long, Kristen. It seats 8. It seats 8. Is there like a my location? My store. Oh my god, it actually... Oh, no, that's not my store. Yeah, there we go. Uh-huh. It tried to say that my store was a Sephora. I was like, what? Why? I'm looking at Kohl's here. They got a whole app. Of course they have a website. LOL. Yeah, so let's see here. Tablecloth. Oh, that's nice. Like it's just a plain red tablecloth. I like it. Perfect. Is it big enough? 60 by 102. Sweet baby Gaben. So it goes from 60 by 84 to 60 by 102. Whew! The red oblong one. Yeah, it's like a red rectangular one. It's just like plain red cloth. Like a darker red, not a bright red. Red candles need a green runner underneath. You searched that and you saw that one earlier. Oh, got you. Yeah, a green runner would be good too. Or even a green tablecloth would be okay too. As long as it's like just one solid color, you know? Oh, that's round. Round. Here is the tablecloth. Round. What's up, Killer Bunny? How you doing? Good to see you. Merry Crimbus. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah, joyous Kwanzaa, superb Saturnalia to you. Have you seen Weird Al? I have seen Weird Al. My nickname in high school was Weird Al. People said I looked like Weird Al. I don't get it, but okay. Ask Voided, it's true. Why? What about Weird Al? This is where he's like, Weird Al's the ugliest mother in the world. You're okay, kinda. Wait, just kinda? I hate it. I want you to be amazing. I don't want you to be just okay, kinda. I want you to be amazing, Killer Bunny. Clearly, you've never seen Howard Stern. I always thought we called you Weird Al because of your humor, not because of your looks. Dude, I don't know. You know, actually, somebody who's no longer with us now is really quite sad. But seriously, he would call me Weird Al all the time. Yeah, exactly, Voided, yeah. And he said it was... I reminded him of Weird Al a lot, so... I don't know. Yeah, this is 55 by 63. These are tablecloths for babies. 60 by 104. There we go. Oh, 60 by 104. Only 6 left. Oh my god. Yeah. I dig it. I just don't know how wide the table is, though. I can't remember. Hold on. Pay for it online and go pick it up. What's it called? Yeah, this thing. Okay, so it is... Show me your measurements. Oh, my. This is salacious. Okay, 39 inches and 3/8. 39 and 3/8 inches. Okay. 39 and 3/8 inches. So 60 inches wide would be okay. It's a little long on the sides. But I think it will be good. I think that works. Yeah. You'd rather be called Weird Al than just weird. Fair. That's very fair. Alien IQ. Hope you're doing well. Merry Crimbus. Yeah. I like it. I think it's the right color. It's kind of like a... It's not like... It's not quite crimson, but it's almost there. It's almost crimson. You know? Oh, I love the product descriptions, chat. Are you ready? This rectangular tablecloth can easily protect your tables and furniture from scratches and sun rays. It exudes cleanliness and elegance. Well, it's very practical. Our oblong tablecloth's hem is sewing with high, dense, and internal seam finishing. Make the fabric table cover more elegant and no loose threads. The tablecloths are great. Dude, this is like... It's like, who wrote this? It's like Chinese AI? What? Who wrote this, bro? This is crazy. All right, hold on. My dad right now between life and death. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, Killer Bunny, I'm so sorry. Hey, much love to you and your dad. I'll keep you both in my thoughts, Killer Bunny. There's a lot of this stupid going around, and I just don't like it, bro. Seriously. Put some love in the chat for Killer Bunny here. I'm so sorry that you're going through that at all, but to go through that during the holidays is especially difficult, and especially when you're in another country and your dad is so far from you and you can't get there in time, you know, to like be with him when it's critical. I hate that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, see, JC here, Jonathan Koch, his wife's grandparents just had a bunch of terrible misfortune. They got T-boned at like 60 miles an hour. And she's stable, but not doing awesome. And grandpa's back home, but still beat up pretty bad. You know, it's just like there's a lot of people who are hurting right now. It sucks. I hate it, chat. So I'm gonna keep you guys in my thoughts, and hopefully, you know, you can all have some big healing vibes from Cardinal Zin, okay? Praying for all humans, right? Your best friend's uncle is likely gonna pass overnight tonight. Oh my god. Hi. This is horrible. This is just horrible timing, you know? I'm so sorry. Goodness. It's like, you know, it's really hard to go through these things in general. But again, the timing around the holidays, it just makes it so hard. You know? It really does make it so difficult. Absolutely terrible. Again, chat, I wish you all the best. And please don't take my change of subject as apathy, okay? Or a lack of empathy or sympathy for what's going on here. But much love to everybody. I just hope that everybody who is unwell gets well. I wish everybody health and happiness through the holidays, especially. just terrible. As we're ready to turn the page on this year, JC, for reals. You know? Hold your people tight. Literally, yeah, every day is a gift, chat. Remember, every day is a gift. No matter how annoying some of the things you may have to do every day are, every day is a gift for us. You think the winter holidays exist because the middle of the winter was just so brutal? Like, from the time change until, like, March is just, like, sometimes it's, like, a bit of a slog. Yeah, sun lamps are critical if you start to get into the really bad throes of it. Really. Yeah. But I don't want to have plant time again. When I was younger, I had a lot of plant time, and I'm kind of over plant time. But it does help a lot. It really does. So if you feel like you're not getting enough sun because of just the terrible weather, you feel like it's actually causing you some, like, emotional distress, like you feel like it's impacting your mood and stuff, definitely get one. They're not that expensive, and if you do like 20 minutes a day, it's enough. Plant time? You had to be a plant? Yeah, dude. So, like, basically, because of the... So, for people who have seasonal affective disorder, which I was diagnosed with when I was, like, literally, like, 12. Okay, when I was 12. I was diagnosed with this when I was 12. Basically, what happens is, during the winter months, because you're getting so little vitamin D from the sun, like the UV rays from the sun, it, like, fucks with your brain chemistry. Like, the chemical process of receiving UV light and converting that to vitamin D internally releases some chemicals that give you, like, good vibes, basically, like endorphins. I won't say it's endorphins, but that's basically, there's a chemical process, right? And so one of the therapies for people that have really severe seasonal affective disorder, which can vary from year to year. Like, some years I'm fine. Like, it's not a problem at all. Some years I'm like, oh man, I'm really feeling it. But man, I'll tell you, that therapy is literally sit under a lamp like a plant. Just like, all right, we're having plant time now, as I like to call it. You know, when I was younger, like I was 15, 16, I had one of those lamps. Be like, all right, here we go, plant time. Woo! Let's go. You just do like 20 minutes and it's fine. Yeah. You feel a lot better. I mean, really, truly, a lot better. So the cholesterol in your skin turns the sunlight into vitamin D, but you need K2, which is found in fermented foods, to utilize the vitamin D. You know, I was actually looking at, you know how you're like a big fan of the natto? I was looking, I actually saw a study that might actually back you up on the natto. Like, natto has always been known as a good health food, right? Natto, there's natto kinase. nattokinase is a supplement that you can get. That's derived from natto. And so basically what it does, it says here, this enzyme supports healthy blood circulation, reduces the risk of thrombosis. It can help break down fibrin, which is a protein that is involved with blood clot formation, which is great. You know, and what they did is they did a study with this particular supplement at a high, what do they call it? Fibrinolytic units. So FU, that's literally what it's called, chat. FUs per day. A high amount of FUs per day, chat. And they tracked people with their, they had atherosclerosis. They had like clogged arteries, and it reversed their clogged arteries. Reversed it. Not just like, you know, like maintained what they had. It reversed it. Hold on. Check this out. A large-scale clinical study that involved 1,062 participants found that daily supplementation with 10,800 fibrinolytic units, that's FUs, 10,800 FUs a day, chat, of nattokinase over 12 months led to a measurable regression of atherosclerosis. This is huge, man. Huge. And carotid plaque surface area reduced by 36%. 36%, dude. That's crazy. In 12 months. That's insane. So if you have blockage in your arteries, chat, that's almost 37%. But if you had blockage in your arteries that are causing problems, like you have, like you're getting, they called it, you know, like atherosclerosis or carotid sclerosis, where it's like your veins are literally hardening from the plaque inside them. This is just like all the garbage that your body has, you know, filtered into your blood, all the garbage fats that you've eaten and just garbage that gets in there over the years. I think that a 12-month period where that is reduced by 36% is insane. I think that's insane. It's pretty nuts. So they said here, it also reduces blood lipid levels with significant decreases in triglycerides, which are horrible for you, total cholesterol, and LDL cholesterol, and an increase in HDL cholesterol. That's the good cholesterol. After 12 months of supplementation, those lipid improvements were observed in 95.4, 85.2, 83 or 84.3 and 89.1% of participants respectively. Crazy. Basically 4 out of 5 to 5 out of 6 people had crazy results on this. So, chat, if any of you out there are having cardiovascular issues, specifically with your circulation, again, I'm not a doctor, this is not medical advice, but I would strongly urge you to look into this and talk with a medical professional about it. I know a lot of you folks out there have issues like this. Dr. Card said this would help me. I mean, seriously, though. I mean, the study speaks for itself, though. I think that's pretty nuts. I mean, it's 1,000 people. It's not a small sample size, right? But 10,800 fibrinolytic units, that's a lot. No, this is not nattokinase. It's a supplement made from natto, which is fermented soybean. And it basically, it tears through the garbage that lines your arteries. Yeah, sure. Yeah, right here. So natto You can look this up. Nato kinase study on atherosclerosis. That's what that's like hardening of the arteries is what that means. Okay. So that's when you get like a bunch of junk in your arteries. Right? So Nato kinase study on atherosclerosis. Yeah, man, it looks very promising. Very, very, very promising. The other thing is, in contrast, they said that participants that took the lower dose of only 3,600 FUs a day, they showed no significant improvement. No significant improvement at all, which indicated that the commonly recommended dose may be insufficient. So basically, what these people were taking was right on that. That is so crazy. It's like, hey, can you sing that that Vitas song? That opera number, whatever it's called. Can you sing that? Can you sing that real quick? Like, no. No, I can't sing that real quick. You. Okay. That's a real song, by the way. It's really real. It was really real. Made by real people in a real human being factory. Okay. I feel like that's one you would kill, but I like what's there. Hey, thank you, JC. I appreciate that, man. With real post-production, yes. Yeah, sung by humans, for sure. With a lot of post-production, for sure. That's what I do nowadays. It's like, I feel very naked singing the way that I sing because I don't use any post-production. This is about as much post-production as you're going to get from me, chat. It's going to be like this. This is about as much as you're going to get. Just enough to put, like, a little reverb on it. That's it. Just to make it sound a little bit more full. No auto-tune. No compression. No, none of that. Just this. That's it. Because anything more than that, I think, is disingenuous. I want to give you the sense of being in a large, like, concert hall space with me. That's it. Queen of the Night, wasn't it? That whole piece. I have been in that. Tamino was a jam. I like Tamino. Luckily, I didn't have to sing that song. We, you know, it was so crazy when I was in college and we did the Magic Flute. They actually had to bring in a ringer to play the role of the Queen of the Night. So she was like a 45-year-old woman singing alongside like 20-year-olds. And the funny thing was that later on, I think I've told you the story. Remember the story about like the kids making like an effigy out of a picture of me, like a headshot of me at a community theater play, and then cutting it out and putting it on like the lead's baby in like the stroller? And then she like picked it up in the heartfelt scene and saw that it had this on it, on the baby, and she cracked up. Yeah. So that woman, the woman who played that role, her name is Mary. Beautiful, wonderful voice. She was the one who actually did the Queen of the Night as well. So I had met her before I even did this community theater thing. It was a pretty small world. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Yeah, she's great. I love her. She's got amazing energy, and she just is really respectful of other actors and actresses on the stage. She really gets it. She works with people. She's a collaborator. I love that. Do you have a thing for Mary? You sound like you have a thing for her. A little unrequited notes. What is this? She sang it in the original key. Damn, she's on. Yeah, oh, yes, definitely. Yep. Absolutely. Yep. She's a crazy, crazy soprano lady. Yeah, absolutely nuts. I worked with a few people that were really crazy. There was another woman that I worked with named Danielle. And she was absolutely bonkers too. So, nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do this year for songs on Crimbus Eve. So tomorrow we'll play some more Cobblemon, and then we'll do Repo, and then I will leave and turn into a pumpkin, and then all day on Christmas Eve I will be trying to get prepped and set up for dinner and getting all the furniture together and doing all the crazy things and getting gifts and stuff at the last second, and yeah, and then getting ready for the concert. I thought he was referring to Mary the Madonna. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. I knew her. She was nice. Yeah, nice lady. I mean, a bit young compared to me, but she was nice. Saramy's like, all right, lurk. So yeah, these are the tunes, and yeah, we'll see what happens. On a more somber note, chat, I have not heard anything about any sort of like ceremony or celebration of life stuff that's happening for my theater buddy that passed away. I haven't heard anything yet. But obviously I'm going to be keeping that window open. So I don't know if they're going to be doing something like the weekend after Christmas or not. To celebrate his life, or if they'll be doing something at a later date. But if they are doing something, like whenever that happens, just know that I'm going to be making space for it. Okay. I want to be sure that I can be there if they want me there. So, exactly. Because I know, like I said, he had just been married not too long ago, and you know, I just want to support, you know, and I know that like there are a lot of people in the theater community that were a lot tighter knit with him than I was, and I wouldn't say I was like tight knit with him. I don't really talk with him like super often outside of shows that I've been in with him, but I've been in a lot of shows with this guy, and he basically is like in my age range, I would say, and so it made me pretty sad to hear of his passing, you know. A bit of a shock, really. So more than anything, I want to be there to support the people that are still with us, you know, that need that closure. Wow, he's 324 quadrillion 987 trillion 236 billion 894 million 264,287. Oh, I was off by one digit, dude. I was off by one digit. Damn it! Use commas. Yeah, it is pretty impressive, actually. Failed. Yes. Whatever, chat. All right. Here's the deal. We're gonna go raid a little bit early tonight. This was like a weird ass stream anyway. Just sitting here gabbing and chit-chatting. We're gonna go find a raid target. I'm not even gonna run credits tonight, guys. We're just gonna go raid. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give everybody here some Subathon raffle tokens real quick before we head out, okay? So a little extra bonus for you being here for this weird short stream where I just chatted at you, okay? No, Zalex, we're not doing any boxes tonight. We're doing nothing tonight. If you go and you read my announcements, you will see that I've said that I'm going to be postponing all the giveaways that were due today. And I have already reorganized them in the schedule channel on Discord if you want to go check that out. I highly suggest to everybody, read the announcements. Please, read the announcements. I take time to type them out. I take time to type them out so that people will read them. Otherwise, I'm just yelling into the void. Right? You're actually like prepared? RTFA or RTFD? Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? I am the one who knocks. I am the danger, Skylar. Okay? Wait, there's an announcements channel, says Sirik? All right, who are we gonna go raid? Let's see here.